Dear Diary, shit, it's been like 3 years or something since I've made any diary entries on YouTube, or almost any diary entries, because I've been a little busy being tortured in Rikers Island for 16 months. I had 5 more trials. I've had 9 trials so far, I think. That may be an American record. John Gotti, I don't think he had more than 3. It's amazing. I'm in Jersey City on Christmas, house sitting, hoping to work hard as a workaholic. You all goof off and enjoy your lives, while I work my ass off all the time to try and make your evil world a better place. But no one seems to care. Actually, here's 2 amazing things. Down the block, there was a house fire this summer in like a 3-story, one of these 3-story buildings. It's like 6 months later, 7 months later, maybe 8 months later, and it's still boarded up. Now, how do you live in a society where they don't immediately turn that over and renovate it, knowing that we're wasting housing? You see? That's the kind of society we live in. Nothing is intelligent. Now, everything is wrong, obviously. The guy might be fighting with his insurance company. Who knows? Says, oh, what started the fire? There shouldn't be insurance companies. That doesn't make any... Insurance companies don't even make sense on any level. It's just another slimy capitalist ploy. This is what would happen in a better world. The government would, if they had to, if the landlord can't afford the money to hire the carpenters immediately, because also it creates more jobs. Renovate that shit. Having it sit empty is fucking everybody. If the government has to front the money, the point is we need that housing stock, right? Blah, blah, blah. In a place like this that's very, very, very crowded. But no one cares. I just went in the supermarket. All the loaves of bread, the serving size, when you're seeing how fat it'll make you, it says 1 slice. How often do you or anyone you know eat 1 slice? No one does. It's called a lie. It's called fraud. And which politician is stepping up to do something about it? 0. Is anyone doing anything about it? No one cares. No one gives a shit that everything is wrong. That's why each year everything gets even wronger. Oh, but I've digressed, as usual. I got 3 minutes left on this thing. I was supposed to be posting a whole bunch of diaries, but so many people have done. Every day of my life is a catastrophe. Each day is a new crisis because of somebody else's fuck-ups. Example, I buy an amp. The spare battery doesn't work. Bring it back. They give me a new battery that works. I get mugged. That's stolen. I buy a new amp. Spare battery doesn't work. I say, I wonder if there's a pattern here somewhere. I wonder if they're including faulty batteries as the spare battery that it comes with, knowing that most people are going to say it's not worth it for me to go back to that place and exchange it. That's going to cost me $50. Take the time off, travel back to the city. You see, it's all wrong. All wrong. And the more I fight to improve it, the more the human beings try to stop me. Because they are insane. They will never stop violence or war or crime because they are insane. Burp. The stuff that's done to me every day is unbelievable, unbearable, impossible. The stuff done to me since my last diaries, impossible. I would take tens of thousands of diaries. I could diarize every hour in Rikers. You cannot believe how nutso my life is, both up and down. The greatest things imaginable that are almost impossible happen to me all the time, and the worst things imaginable happen to me all the time. Now, most of you speak a wrong language. You'd say, well, the worst thing that could happen to me was death. See? Such lazy thinking. Death is one of the greatest things. That's why Mother Nature made everything die. Right? All trees eventually die. Right? All species eventually die. Everything dies. It seems like that was nature's plan. I argue there is no other nature. Nature is a random fucking deviation in fucking molecules, etc., etc. Random shit. Death is a magnificent thing. That's why when a horse is injured, an honorable cowboy would put a bullet into its head. Death is a wonderful thing. It means no more pain and suffering. Now, if they made the world a good place, being alive would be great. But none of you like being alive because life is great. You all like being alive because that's the programming inside of you. If you fall down, you put your hands out instinctually. It's programmed into your DNA. All people's DNA. You touch the hot stove, you pull your hand away. It's programmed into your DNA. You don't have to be taught to pull your hand away from pain. We are robots in a matrix, just like all the other creatures. You see them. Their lives are all robotic. The penguins. Robotic, miserable lives. Broken records. The fucking hamster wheel. What do they call it? The daily grind. That's all living creatures. Or mobile living creatures. The daily grind. At some point, well, I don't know if society will ever wake up, but they don't realize, oh, that's not real. My desire to live is a survival mechanism that was programmed into my matrix DNA. Shit. Fuck, I only got 7 seconds left. Hopefully this week I can get a couple things done. More diaries. You can't believe the stuff they did to me.